Hello there, everyone. My name is Luis. I'm a movie nerd, movie geek, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna give out my predictions for all the 23 categories of this year's 2025 Oscars that's coming out next week on March the 2nd. For best visual effects, without doubt, goes to Dune. That movie completely deserves. Really shocked that Dune Part 2 only got 5 Oscar nominations, and for me, that's the best movie of 2024. But hey, uh, we have to deal with it one way or another. Best sound also goes for Dune Part 2. I think, again, this movie deserves more than it earned, and I think it's gonna win those two Oscars. Best production design as well as best costume designs for me goes to Wicked. Again, another movie that's one of my favorites of 2024, and just with that range, you know that it deserves some awards. So Wicked for me is gonna get two Oscars: best production design and best costume design. Best makeup and hairstyle, I think is gonna go for The Substance because the makeup with, Demi Moore's character's transformation into this weird looking monster was freaking amazing, and I just loved it. It deserved it. In this category, what I'm really shocked that I didn't get an Oscar nomination for those Beetlejuice, but hey, we can have everything. But for me, best makeup and hairstyle goes for The Substance. For best cinematography goes to Jarin Blaschke for the movie Nosferatu. I'm a huge Robert Eggers fan, and I love all his movies. I mean, in terms of cinematography, it's just pure perfection, and the visuals, the lighting in this movie, every shot, not every scene, but every shot was a work of art. So yeah, for me, Jarin Blasch, he's gonna win. So best cinematography, Nosferatu. Um, for the others, when I'm not so known categories, best documentary, without doubt, No Other Land. Even though I never watched the movie, due to fact is the one that is winning, all the if not most of the awards for best documentary, due to fact had to do with something that's going around in Gaza. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go with that. Best documentary short, I think it's gonna go for The Only Girl in the Orchestra, due to find something about the history of, a woman, fighting against the system, being part of something big in the US. I think it's an inspiring story. Due to the fact that it's Netflix, that Netflix is usually Oscar bait for me. Best documentary short goes to The Only Girl in the Orchestra. Best short live action movie, I think, is gonna go The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. Even though Alien has some chance in winning due to the fact it has to do with deportations, with the things going on, it could win. But I think it's going to The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent because it has a very universal theme. It's based on a true story. It's been winning a lot of awards, so my bet is going with that movie. Best animated short goes to Magic Candies. Even though I haven't seen the movie, I saw the trailer, love the animation. It's from Japan, and I think it's a very powerful story. So I think best animated short goes for Magic Candy. For best animated feature, my bet goes with the flow. Even though we have strong contenders like Inside Out 2 and The Wild Robot, I'm gonna go with with Flow due to the fact it's a French movie, and the animation is just freaking incredible. I loved it, and I think it has a powerful story. You know, a simple one but a powerful. So for me, best animated film goes to Flow. Best international film, I think, is gonna go with the most overrated movie of 2024, Emilia Perez. I didn't fall in love with this movie. Some of the songs felt weird, you know, the way they were executed. I don't think it's trash. I don't think it's that great compared to, you know, the Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Wicked. You're like, seriously? But, you know, I think, you know, if it's gonna win something, it's gonna win on this category and two others. So, Best International Film, Emilia Perez. For best film editing, I think it's gonna go to the Brutalist due to the fact that how long and how well this movie was built up, the sequence of events. So my respect goes to, you know, best editing, the Brutalist. Best original song, I think, goes to El Mal, for Emilia Perez, even though I enjoyed the song Mi Camino much more, but due to the fact that El Mal has been winning a lot of awards, my bet goes to El Mal, of Emilia Perez best original song. Best original score, I think, is gonna go with the Brutalist. I mean, those first 5 minutes, the music was really impactful, and I love that I listening from time to time. So best original score, the Brutalist. So for best actor and supporting role, for me, hands down, has to go with Kieran Culkin for a Real Pain. His performance just floored with me, and he's the reason why A Real Pain is one of my favorite movies of 2024. And due to the fact that he's been winning a lot, I think he's gonna take the award. Best supporting actress, so is Zaldaña for Emilia Perez. Again, I did not fall in love with this movie, but I think Zoe gave one hell of a performance in the movie. She steals the show. I mean, I think she's the best part of the movie. I mean, she's the reason why I slightly enjoyed the musical. So for me, best supporting actress, Zoe Saldana. Best actress in a leading role, I think, goes to Demi Moore for The Substance. You know, for what she did in this movie. Kind of remind me what, you know, Natalie Portman did in Black Swan. You know, she's striving for perfection, she's fighting all that she can, and I'm just mesmerized by her performance. So my bet goes for Demi Moore in The Substance. Best actor in a leading role. Okay, I know this gonna be a risky bet, but even though everyone is saying that Adrian Brody is gonna win the Oscar for The Brutalist, for me, my bet goes to Ralph Fiennes for Conclave. Why I say this? Adrian Brody has already won an Oscar. Ralph Fiennes has never won an Oscar, and I think this is his time. Also, there is this controversy that supposedly that the director used artificial intelligence for the actors to, when they speak Hungarian, they sound perfect Hungarian. So I don't know. I think that small controversy is gonna make some voters gonna vote for Ralph Fiennes. I could be wrong, you know, since I know that Adrian Brody has been winning in most categories, but I know that the Academy loves to make surprises. So if the Academy is gonna make a surprise, I'm sure it's gonna be in this category. So my bet is Best Actor in a Lead Role, Ralph Fiennes for Conclave. Best Adapted Screenplay, hands down, Conclave. One of the best movies of 2024, and I love the script. I love it. I'm gonna go for that. Best original screenplay for me is between two movies, The Brutalist or The Substance. I think it's gonna go with The Substance because I personally enjoyed the screenplay much more than The Brutalist. So my bet is gonna go with The Substance. Best director, hands down, Brady Corbet for The Brutalist. The way this movie was directed, even though, again, I enjoy more the direction of Wicked and Dune Part 2 than this movie. But due to the fact they're not even nominated, then obviously Brady Corbet is gonna win Best Director for The Brutalist, hands down. And Best Picture, The Brutalist, even though I enjoyed other movies than The Brutalist, hands down, due to the fact it's about the immigrant experience, about the American dream of making your dreams come into reality. Best Picture goes to The Brutalist. So those are my predictions for all the 23 categories of this year's 2025 Oscars coming out on March the 2nd. Hope you enjoy it.